My name is John Hearn, and this is Oʻahu Foil. I was in the back of a truck with Christian Park getting a ride up to go do a Keiko's run like over a year ago, well over a year ago. And we started talking and let's do it. We should do an event. And we started trying to get some ideas and nothing ever came of it. And so finally I just went ahead and did one on my own. So we started about a year ago. 2023, did a prone run, double prone. Well, it was actually go as many times as you want one day in April from Keiko's run all the way down to Mahalo. So, and that started it all off. And then everybody started getting into downwind, and we got 51 SUP downwind foilers today for a double start at China Wall. So it's about 8 or 9 miles, anywhere from 25 minutes on up.
Depends who you talk to.
Yeah. Main thing, everybody's having a good time, getting some reps in, dialing in their equipment, and hopefully everybody's ready to go in July.
So that section, Finn Spencer was like right in front of me. I was trying to figure out who he was for the longest time, and then I was like, oh my gosh, it's Finn. That's so cool. I grew up with Finn on Maui, so it's cool to race with him. And he was a little bit on my outside. I knew I needed to catch him, and the only way to do that was to take a little inside line. So he was like basically outside the surf break, and I decided I needed to cut in and take a shorter distance basically. And I just managed to get him on the shorter distance, catching a few better ground swells that could take me further down the coast faster than he was able to, and that allowed me to jump from 3rd place into 2nd place and hold it through to the finish. But there was a lot of like pretty sketchy sections where you're taking a gamble and there's big waves that are coming and crashing next to you, and you're trying to just kind of hold your foil together when your legs are shaking, and it's good competitive racing. Learn what kind of chances you can take and what chances you can't. Edo and I were right next to each other off the start. We were basically foiling together the entire way. He managed to catch me on an inside line, and we were basically foiling together side by side for the whole last 1.5 miles of the run, like overtaking each other, like riding the same way. We could practically touch each other at times. We're talking to each other, like giving, calling each other names, like just kind of having fun with it. And it was the most exciting racing I've ever been a part of. It's so cool to be right next to a good friend and competitor, and just have that very tight racing where you can't give an inch in any way. We are fighting for the same bump, trying to hold our line, but also not impede our competitor next to us. It was an honor to be able to foil with someone in such a competitive sort of rink, because everyone's usually pretty spread out throughout. Times you get to the end of the race course, usually we'll have 10, 30 seconds, but to literally be chasing bump after bump with your competitor, it doesn't get any more exciting than that. So.
I went down outside Sui's, caught my breath, paddled to Tongs, got a great wave, a screamer, and I knew I could pass a couple people. if I made it to the finish. And I was, you know, making my way down the coast there, and I saw Shep Nelson pop up as well. So I was, you know, any chance to beat Shep, it doesn't happen often. So I just gave it my all and basically died right at the finish. Kind of got stuck between two bumps, but was just able to just get across the finish line in front of Shep, and that felt good.
What equipment were you riding?
Right here, baby. Best equipment in the business. Axis. I was on the 999 older wing, waiting for these new V2 Art Pro wings. I think they're gonna be fantastic. Can't wait to get my hands on one. Hook a brother up, Axis.
Oh, I'm KV, and who are you?
My name's Mahalo. So,
How are you guys running?
it was good.
It was good. It was good.
You know, a couple flat sections, but for the most part, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
What were you guys riding?
You go first.
I was riding the Axis 1051 with the 360 tail and the 82 mast.
I was on the F1 Eagle X 800 with the 145 tail and the 80 HM mast. I was running the KT Ginsu, which was a 7.8. And yeah, it was good.
Talking about girls again?
No, we're not.
Oh, we're getting a proper interview about our downwind experience.
I like girls. Can't get that part out.
Overall, an awesome day of racing. Thanks to John Hearn, who always puts these races on. He's kind of the life of these races and puts on an awesome show for all of us and people who come from outer islands. And we even had an international come for the race today too. So we're truly blessed to have someone like him to put these races on for us and give us a place to test our abilities, test our gear, and make sure we don't have any nerves that come up when race time shows and we're race ready.
Chris, what are you?
15.
15?
Alright. Somewhere around like 34, 56.
Come on, let's go.
Foil drive champion. Grab a jacket for the picture. Mahalo, Sudaro. Junior division. Making 10th, 9th, top champion. Second and a first, and a first and a second. Edo. Everybody in the top 10, grab a jacket.
Sam, we're getting Sam in there.
You got ideas?
Not me.